What's going on, guys? Scopamar TV here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to a Pop the Balloon dating show where a woman says she's currently an exotic dancer and all the balloons got popped. Now let's check it out and get back with our 2 cents.
Also a stripper.
Now, what is... Wow.
Damn.
Oh. All right. Well, Nucci, that is all the balloons popped. But we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Now, let's discuss this topic. Most women have these, they have these fantasies thinking that all men desire to be with a stripper for the long term, which is absolutely false. Being with an exotic dancer is more than likely like playing with a loaded gun and expecting not to get hurt at some point. It's gonna happen, right? Now, let's be honest here. These guys will go to the same strip club and throw money at this same girl. They will. If given the opportunity to, they will be going to the same club throwing money at this girl. But in order to wife a chick like that, it would take a lot of brain power for not stressing whether or not she's cheating on you. And many men don't want to deal with that. Dating an exotic dancer would be a very risky business for any man. So I can't blame them for popping all the balloons. Let's face it, she's a very beautiful girl. But when it comes to that part of dating, that culture is very toxic. There's a lot of bad things that could happen to a good dude. Now, let's give a scenario. You're a man, you're dating an exotic dancer. You go to her workplace to check on her, see if she's okay. She's on the pole, men are throwing stuff at her. You get in your feelings, you say, hey man, back off. Before you know it, you're outside on the ground getting stomped on simply because you got in your feelings. Now, that's one of the reasons why these guys pop the balloon. I personally couldn't see myself dating an exotic dancer. I just don't think I have the mental capacity for that. But there are some men that do it, and some men that, they enjoy that kind of stuff. They enjoy other men looking at their women, I guess touching on their women. Personally, I can't do nothing like that. Not that I'm a jealous person, but I'm with these guys. I would have had to pop the balloon on a serious note. To be honest, if a man values himself enough, they probably wouldn't even want to hook up with an exotic dancer for a one night, simply because you don't know where this person have been. You don't know who have been with this person. They constantly deal with a lot of men, and let's be honest, you can only say no so many times. So at some point she gonna have to have a relationship with one of her customers, right? And that is where the trust issues come in for a lot of these guys. Now let's get into the comments and see what people got to say. Someone says, no disrespect, but nobody wants a stripper as a potential wife prospect. There you go. A lot of times you go across social media and you see these women twerking all up in the camera. Their peach is all over the screen. They're showing everything. There's nothing left to the imagination. And I always ask myself, I'm like, damn, this girl cannot be with no man. I find it crazy because some of them are very beautiful women. A lot of them are beautiful women. But then I have to say to myself, like, who is the man that is with this girl? Because if she had a man, a respected man, more than likely he would not allow her to strip her clothes on social media and be twerking in front of the camera. So my guess is there are a lot of single women out there. There are tons of single women out there simply bored out of their mind, wanting attention, and are willing to do whatever it takes. And more they go more risky. I even saw this clip and I won't even say the person's name, but there's a girl, she does OnlyFans, and she has content on her Instagram page. And one frame, if you understand video recording, it goes in frames per second. So 1 second of her clip on Instagram involved nudity and a act that she was performing on a male actor in her scene. And I'm like, damn, didn't the algorithms catch that? Didn't Instagram caught that? You look underneath the comments, everybody's like, oh, they had to rewind this 10 times because they saw something, and they're all in agreement that they saw something. So it's getting more and more, you know, risque or whatever you want to call it. It's getting more and more attention deprived. They want it more and more to where they're now bringing OnlyFans content over to Instagram and showing it all to the world, and tying it back to the exotic dancer. No man wants his woman, mostly all men want his woman to be for him, not to be shared with other men. No man wants his woman to be shared with other men. It's not necessarily a possession thing. We don't own y'all, but no, the feeling of some guy have his hands all over you and then you're gonna come home and kiss up on me would not work well in my book. Somebody says, if you state your profession as an exotic dancer, what am I supposed to present to you for Thanksgiving? My uncles and cousins gonna be waiting for a lap dance. Wow, that's a good one. Another one says, I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. All the girls they like on IG, TikTok, whatever, looks just like her with her occupation. So LOL, men don't know what they want. Not true. Not true. Not because a man hit the like button on a booty twerking video from a chick does not mean that he would wife the chick. The concept that a lot of girls don't understand is this. No matter how pretty a woman is, once a man sleeps with that woman multiple times, and I'm talking, give it 4 months, no matter how pretty she is, she becomes a normal girl. The mystique, the mystery, the chasing, the enchanting, not knowing what's on the other side of this beautiful woman in this beautiful designer dress. Once all that goes away, no matter how pretty it is, no matter how pretty she looks, she becomes a normal girl. So what women confuse the liking of a twerk video or something like that, or a picture of a girl, thinking that men want them. Yes, would it be fun to indulge in activities with such person for the day? Yes, but after it all goes away, what is she contributing mentally? Some women are pretty, but at the same time they're miserable as hell. You see pretty women that are single, nobody wants them. Some of them are very miserable. Some of them are jealous. Some of them are controlling. So everybody has their own problems, and once certain guys finds out that, hey, this chick is an issue, guess what? They just let him go. But let me know what you guys think. If you're a man, would you date a stripper? And if you are a woman, do you think it's right to tell the man you're dating that you are an exotic dancer? Up into the comments, Scopemar TV. I'm out.